I grew up in Dorset and I've been jumping off cliffs since I was about 8. My dad's best mate ran an outdoor company, and then I used to go along with him and go kayaking and supping and climbing and jumping and all sorts. So we then moved to New Zealand where I was a cave guide for quite a while, which I loved, and obviously they do outdoor adventure like no one else in the world. And seeing their kids just so confident and like they have no fear. They're always outdoors, they're always surfing, playing rugby, playing netball, and that's boys and girls will just play everything together, and it was so cool. So after like lead guiding around here for like 8 years, I started my business like about 18 months ago. Nice. And the ethos has always been just to get as many people into the ocean as possible. Massive. That's the only way to describe it really. Like whatever you do, I think kayaking, surfing, swimming, supping, whatever, coast steering, I don't think it matters as long as you're in the ocean. I mean, I'm a little bit biased because I love it, but surfing and this has got me through some real tough times. Like lost my dad like 8 years ago real quick to cancer. Without surfing, never would have got through it. I've done a few sessions for addiction and mental health and physical wellness as well, and it's crazy how much it lifts people up. Yeah. From meeting them in the car park, they're a bit flat and a bit down, and like, all right mate, how's it going? To coming back and finishing a session, they're just buzzing. Nice. And it's that thing of like something to look forward to as well, I think. Yeah. And because 9 times out of 10 we can get out there pretty much whatever, because when we get the big swells, for me it's the best sessions because it's so challenging. Every exit, every jump, every swim, you're being moved up and down all over the place, and it's that side of it's really good for the mental health side because it's about surrendering. Yeah. And I have to teach them to get out on the rocks and be like, just relax, just go with it. Equally, when you're getting washed through a gully, all you can do is relax.
It's similar to mindfulness as well, because you have to surrender to the train of thoughts that are going on and step outside of it and just release to it. So there is similarities to it if you can learn to surrender to that.
Definitely.
No, that's really good.
And even on the jumps as well, even if it's a meter, if they're hesitating and stuff like that, I'm often saying stuff that we learn in mindfulness, like just relax, put the thoughts out your head, just focus on the next breath and go for it. When it's flat or when it's like not great waves, like if it's onshore or whatever, we can always get out and do this. And because it's like multi-activity in one with coast steering, it's scrambling, swimming and then jumping, you've got something for everyone. So not everyone wants the massive jumps, but some people just love swimming around the route. Other people really enjoy the scrambling aspect, and no matter if you jump off 1 meter or 10 meters, the sense of like achievement and confidence you get from that is huge. Like what we're just about to do with the community kids in a minute, this is probably like 10 sessions in now, and from the first session to now, their confidence is literally through the roof.
What were they like when they first came?
A little bit nervous.
Have they been in the water before?
Yeah, they're all local kids, so a lot of them have, not all of them. And also we live in the second biggest tidal range in the world, so it's really important that we teach about that and build the confidence. But I'm getting it now where they're turning up, like just seen some of them then, and they're like, oh yeah, we're on like a neap tide today, aren't we? I'm like, yeah. And that's wicked. Whereas last week when we had the massive spring tides, they're like, whoa, it's like a 10 metre high tide today, like look how high the water is. So that's the stuff that naturally is just being taught to them. And like this geology is 450 million years old, Croyde's 400, Coombe Martin's 500, and they're all starting to look at that in a totally different light. I keep my public sessions to 6 people, just for quality and safety as well, and giving people, like my strapline is your adventure your way, because I believe in that. So I do a route at Croyde and I do a route here. Croyde's nice entry level. This is quite challenging at Hele. Okay. And then any groups over 6, they get the session all to themselves, and I make it however they want to do it.